It's time for Daddy to make some funny.
For the
I'm here to party!
Yo. Good morning. Uh-oh. I was like, why is my music not working? Has it been quiet the whole time? Yep. Welcome in, friends. Fred, what up? Jayonha, good evening from Bangkok. Welcome in.
Ready to work.
We How we doing, everybody? We got Sparka Snickle. Good morning, Sparky. TD Animator, welcome. How are you? 2HP Studio. Good morning, what's happening? Thanks for the follow. Go West. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the silent show. It's, not my best work. So, we're working on Eon today, as most days we do. I definitely want to work on certain puzzles, but it's not really fun. So most of the time, it's going to be me just complaining. So I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. At least not on stream. So, the first thing we'll do today is I'm going to revisit my spinner puzzle. So the spinner puzzle we spent better part of 2 weeks fixing when 0.8.2 came out. And then everything broke again. A lot of these things like are out of my control. It's like the people behind Game Maker will fix things, and then things that they fix end up breaking in different ways, which makes it more frustrating. And it's simply because my mechanics are a little bit more on the advanced side. that gets worse. So far, so good, though. Alright, and then we're going to spam. So basically, we're looking for crashes right now. Obviously, we don't want it to crash. But it's very likely to crash because of how many things are happening behind the scenes. Okay, so let's try one of the different commands. I think 0420 was one. Okay, I'll just reset. Oh. Four. Okay, so in theory, it should be one of these has an empty, like these are all using door behaviors, so they should not have collisions. Might be this one. Uh-oh. My worst fear is coming true. Yeah, it looks like the voxels aren't falling. There's some sort of disabling of gravity. Play the sound of silence. Yeah. I mean, ironically, that would have been funny just to play. But the copyrights. Okay, so we're spawning spinner.voxel every time we try the spinner mechanic. Now, each one of these is looking for a specific number. So we have 2023. So now that I know this is 2023, I'm going to try inputting that. And just keeping an eye on whether or not it is opening the door. So this should be on 2. But the asset in question is not falling. So we gotta take a look at that. So that's the spinner voxel. So this asset is supposed to have collisions and gravity. And it does.
Ready to work.
Hello, hello, welcome in. OG Shakespeare bringing the friends and fam. Thanks for the raid, dude. Saw you guys were racing. Who won? Cold cuts and cheese, I got something to show you. It's a work in progress, but it'll give you a good idea of how I've been approaching the mask. Your mask, Cold Cuts, has been a fun challenge. Welcome in, everybody. Ian the IT guy, what's happening? Yolks on you, good morning. Welcome. Hoddle Hill, what up? Welcome. Wicked you too, how are you too? OG Shakespeare, what? Oh no, that's Cold Cuts. Hi, I'm the winner. Oh, Fred Fur's the winner. Alright, confirmed. By himself. Alright, ignore the lack of eyes. But this is the work in progress for Cold Cuts. I have to do a lot of trimming. It's a little bit more eerie with the missing eyes. But yeah, essentially I found a 3D model of Kurama. This was Cold Cuts' request. Kurama's from Naruto. And so now I had to like cut out the face, and now I'm gonna have to like trim the eyes. And so it's been a real challenge, but also like these are the types of things that are good to learn practically. So I'm like picking up new skills whenever I do these 3D NFTs. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Cold Cuts. Thank you. But yeah, Cold Cuts had a vision And I'm trying to make it happen. Oh, Woke Zombie is making a game jam experience. I did not know that. Great start. Oh, gee, aren't we at the end? Like, don't they only have like a couple days left? Hey, Woke Zombie, what's up, dude? Alright, so my asset is not falling. So whenever I input a number into this puzzle, it's supposed to cause the pink dot to fall from the sky. Now, the player is not going to be able to see this, but that's also why I set it up to be a visual representation. So my pink dot right there is supposed to be falling, and it's not. So that's currently the problem. So I'm trying to figure it out. It's these asset spawners are spawning the asset, but it's not dropping. So the asset itself is this one here, which has collisions and gravity. Oddly enough, it looks bugged because there's no collision option. So I think my asset got bugged somehow. We're trying it again. Okay, still not falling. This one fell though. Okay, that's even weirder. Basically, the original asset spawner is not working. But when I duplicated it, it started working. I believe this has something to do with parent hierarchies. And I feel like this bug I've encountered in almost every single one of my puzzles. And it's just, I don't know what to do. Do I scream? Is that what I do? Is it scream time? So, yeah, that's my first thought, is because it's in a parent hierarchy structure, it's not operating correctly. All of these should be attached, I think, to this. Yep. So this asset in particular, spinner.voxel and sign, I'm going to remove from this stack. We'll see if that fixes it. Yarnikin, what's up? And Fredford confirming. And so, yep, that he is also encountering the same bug. SP plant collision does not exist in 8.2. Well, I mean, it works-ish. I'm trying to do this one-handed. So it is working. It's it has something to do with the hierarchy. So, yeah, I mean, rolling with the punches here. So all I really have to do is duplicate this, delete the original, and that's going to remove it from the hierarchy. And I suppose I'll report it. Like, articulating these into bug reports is usually the part that people neglect to do. Myself included. Like, I find bugs all the time, and most of the time I just grin and bear it. It's like, oh yeah, that one. I remember that bug. Goofy. Wait, are you calling me Goofy, Fred? But yeah, now the asset spawners are working properly. So, if I were to report that bug, I just go and bitch on the Slack channel, says Wug Zombie. You have a Slack? Oh, okay. I thought you were like in the Sandbox official Slack channel. But you're talking like for Touche Studios? No, you aren't. Fred, I know I'm Goofy. But for somebody else to call me Goofy, I'm going to pretend to be offended. But then I'm not offended. You've, in fact, complimented me, so thank you. What word describes the last box? It's a baker's dozen, Garnican? I'm waiting for the punchline. As for this particular bug, asset spawners, my asset spawner, that is a part of a parent-child hierarchy, does not spawn working presets. When I remove the asset spawner from the hierarchy, it works as intended. In my particular use case, the asset spawned is supposed to have gravity, but does not. Upon no. And the gravity of the situation. No. Yeah, I think this works. I'm just gonna send it. Okay, so let's punch in 2023. So this was one of the more recent puzzles I finished, and it's going to work more better. I try to set these things up so they're future-proof. So whenever things like break randomly, because it worked before, that's the thing. It's like in between like me finishing it and then today, like things randomly break, such as this asset spawner gravity situation. So it's like these things happen and I have zero control over. So Game Maker in general is just, it's just in the growing stages, you know? We're in adolescent years. It's a freebie. Oh my god, Garnican. Garnican, I have to ban you now for that joke. Lula Love 9. No way.
Lula Love 9 says no way.
No way.
Yes way.
Yes way. But yeah, this particular puzzle, I am glad that it was fixed. Or fixable. So yeah, that's working as intended. I can shelve it for now. Just to give you a quick idea of what we're looking at here. I made these boxes essentially to recreate my box in a basin mechanic. It's on a much simpler scale. It's now a vox in a box. I think that's what we're going to call it from now on. It's a vox in a box. And so the way the mechanic works is the boxes have a door behavior. And what door behaviors do, for those of you unfamiliar, they have collisions, and then when they are opened, usually through a message or interaction, they become non-collidable. So my little vox, my voxel, will be able to fall through them. And so I have 4 of these door behavior boxes, each associated with a specific number in my puzzle. And so when the player inputs the correct numbers sequentially, it allows the voxel to fall through each one of the doors. And the doors themselves are able to close, so give themselves collision once again when I either reset the puzzle or I go to the next number sequentially. So we can see here, this is the first digit of my puzzle, and then the second digit of the spinner itself. So the spinner is the entire selection, so 0 through exclamation point. Whereas this is the spinner in the first place, second place, third place, and fourth place. So this is looking for the first place spinner, second number, and it shuts on spinner 1.3. And then we also made a replace asset, which respawning might have been more efficient. I ended up using replace asset, and it's not the only choice. Like, I could have just used an asset spawner and destroyed the original. But I don't think this could have a health component. So destroying it, I had to find a new solution. And so basically I had a health component that would allow me to destroy them all together when I got the puzzle correct. So that's when I get 2023 correct. Or it replaces itself with itself when I reset the puzzle. Okay. But yeah, this puzzle, pretty happy with. The new bane of my existence is this puzzle, which I have fixed twice now. And every time I fix it, we get a new update that breaks it. So, just one of those things. And I don't even want to touch it, to be completely honest. But I have to. I have to. Yeah, Garnican, what do you got for me? In fact, I am literally looking to procrastinate. So I am more than happy to answer your question. In fact, I am holding my breath. I didn't know how much longer I could hold my breath for. I have two platforms that always need to be in sync but opposite direction. I recall seeing that. In one of the 20 tests, I have seen it going out of the sync. What the voxel happens and how do I prevent it? Well, out of sync multiplayer platforms, you kind of at the grace of the game maker. What up, Escape Remotus? Welcome. Speed, distance, weight is the same. Well, Garnica, my first thought would be to have a toggle behavior on them. And you toggle them on. So initially they'll be off. But you toggle them on when any player walks into the room for the first time. So I think toggle behaviors is going to be the solution for you. Alright, well. I don't think any of these are going to work right now. And that makes me sad. Where was the other puzzle we made? This looks like it. So I need to take like inventory of all the things I've made, because we're pretty much like mechanically good to go. Like I have everything I need to make a game. The real like struggle that I had with this particular game, Eon, was the conversion from 0.7 to 0.8. So that leap in technology basically broke everything I had already made. And everything I'd already made was so complex that I had to kind of like rebuild it from the ground up. So this was a fun-ish like science experiment. But yeah, it was a lot of time spent on this. A lot of time spent. Yeah, I can delete these too, my emojis. Which I made a YouTube video for that, if you guys didn't see it. Hi, Julie. Welcome. Is this command gonna work? Is this command gonna work? I saw it. Nope, Woke Zombie, you have to watch it again. Sorry, dude. You're the best simp? I have better simps, but you know, you're on the right track. Alright, let's see how this asker behavior operates. It doesn't. Oh, here we go. Input correct code. So the way this puzzle was intended to work is it's spawning the numbers as you input them. So it's sequentially 1 to 4. And so if you put in the wrong number, it's not going to tell you. Instead, it's just going to allow you to keep inputting numbers. The correct one is 5 ones in a row. I gotta find why this is moving. But also, I need a 5-digit passcode. This is gonna be one of like the starter puzzles. And there will be hints, obviously, throughout the game. But I do need a 5-digit number. If anybody wants to vote, I suppose. Or input something. Because we can't just do 5 ones in a row. Okay, so we have this input here. What does this do? Go West, it also has to have numbers lower than 4. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. So it has to have those numbers. Woke Zombie, I'd like to see you try. Try, my bitch. So we have these inputs here. And it's spawning the numbers. I don't think I need this. No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Woke Zombie. You got no proof? So we have these inputs. I'm trying to understand why... Skadoosh. What's up, Woke? Vox Machina. I almost merged your name with Woke Zombies. Skadoosh. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Vox. So I'm spawning a number whenever I'm inputting into this asker puzzle, but that's what these were for. So essentially, whenever I input a number, it was appearing up here. So I think this was just my... Okay, I even put a // in front of it. So what that tells me is I can delete it. So, before I delete it, just in case, I always make a preset. Then I delete. Just in case. Okay, so this starts the puzzle. We input a code. The numbers appear on a screen. Looks like I have some sort of receptor here. So this is sending out input next whenever I input anything. And that allows the next asset to be interacted with? Where does input next get used? I think input next was for the platform mechanic I was using, which we don't need. So I'm just trying to, I guess, break it down. J-Dog, hey yo, what's up? Welcome back. This is input weight. So right now I'm just trimming down all of these assets that I haven't really used. Trying to find what is essential to my mechanics. So putting that // in front of it tells me I can delete it, but I now have a backup in case I need it. This is for the correct message. This is an interact, but generally speaking I would probably want a computer. This will be interact.computer. We should probably label this puzzle. Greg says, it's the first day in over a week that I've gotten to sit at my desk and enjoy your stream. Oh, that's nice. Feels like coming home. Well, thanks, Sparky. I'm glad you guys enjoy watching me struggle. It's fun. For you, I'm sure. You've got memories, says Escape from Artist. Yeah, I've got nightmares. Alright, so I'm looking for a naming convention for this puzzle. Now, right now, I think I'm using input. So maybe it's best to stick with that. So we'll do input.interact. Sparky, that's actually incredibly wise. It's nice to know we're not alone. Input.interact. One thing I've been starting to do is use symbols. So for example, exclamation point is in my logic list an interaction. So basically replacing the word interact with exclamation point. Now, I don't really like how that looks. So I is another option. So again, I'm just replacing the word interact, which is something shorter. So input.I, but I don't think I like that either. I'm just gonna double check my Google Sheet. It's,
how do you do, fellow kids?
How do you do, fellow kids? I think we'll try exclamation point. And then what does this sign do? This one doesn't do anything, so we can set it up. So it says sprite. What does sup mean? Why do I have sup? What's up, I think that actually works. Okay, that's weird. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Input.reset. Should still be working. And so I think the final answer is 1 right now. So it's spawning this one here on input.5a. That's right. So we made different messages that spawned the same number, but it was the specific message out of the two that was associated with completing the puzzle correctly. So for example, you could spawn this number 1 in the 5th spot of my puzzle by, you know, just doing like 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. It would still spawn a 1, but you would be essentially telling it this message, which was the incorrect version. I think C is the correct version. If I go over here... Oh, it's 1A. 2AC. Okay, so it's the dot .c that is the correct number. So what I would do is, just for testing purposes, or debugging. Debugging is probably the best word. I would have an anime decoration that would tell him to take a selfie when he receives that specific message, which was input.5.c. So, we test that real quick. So right now he's just chilling. But if I input a string of numbers here, and this time I'm getting it incorrect on purpose, ending with 1, he did not take a selfie. But if I input the correct number sequence, which right now is just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, he's supposed to take a selfie. And he did not. So, now we get to take a look. Why? It looks like the play count I need to set to 1. We'll do infinite loop. That'll just make things easier. Yo, what up, Kay? Welcome in. So we're doing it wrong. Nothing happens. Doing it right. He takes a selfie. Step up, Jet. Step up. And then that also completes the puzzle. So, I don't think I got this far, but I should disable this. I did get that far. I am amazing. I'm so good at this game. Yep, so turn off message, input.5a.c. So basically, getting the puzzle correct causes everything to be like, alright, he finished the puzzle, you can move on. Yeah, so this is pretty much ready to plug in. The only thing I'm missing is probably like a large computer screen. And it really depends on where I want to put it. Let's maybe do a little bit of level design. So one thing I like to do, this is something I'm sure a lot of you game makers have your own way to do this, but basically taking in-game notes is very helpful. So what I do is I use this specific asset, the nuclear sign, and I give it an asker behavior, and I'll write notes to myself. So, level design, think about which puzzle comes first. So, first puzzle might be the asker puzzle. Codename input. Second might be the binary puzzle, codename decimal. And then binary puzzle decimal. After that, it would probably be number 3, which is the library. 4 would be my spinner. And then 5 might be the water jugs. The water jug puzzle is currently the only one that doesn't work. So that's probably one I'm going to have to visit off stream. Simply because there's just so much I have to fix with it. That's this puzzle here. Arguably the largest of all of them, too. I think we were keeping track and I had like 150 messages, something like that. And then the last puzzle is a equipable based. So that one we can actually work on today if we want to. So I'm going to give you guys a vote. Working on the equipable puzzle, level design, library tweaking, or water jugs. And this is for the rest of the week. You all can vote once. We are struggling together. Until it ain't, yep, the escape artist, it just breaks. Well, Zombie, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Okay, so we've got our character in the middle. If I were to level design for the rest of the week, I'm basically going to be making the opening, like, corridors that the player will step through. Blue Tulip, what's up? And so Fred and Ferd will be giving it the riz, as the kids say. But for now, just making the skeleton will help a lot. I can't really see with these blocks in particular, the metaverse black. So we're going to change that up. Probably use these cave blocks. Which I really like the style Kay went with. So this will lead down and into a pathway.
So it's 420.
420. All right, level design won it out. Working. Well, Woke Zombie, we can do both. Hustling and struggling. Let's get it. We should just mix those two words together. It's the huggle, dude. We're huggling every day. Hustgling. Nope. We're strussling. We're strussling. The strussel is real. We got like a cave, almost. This will feel very like thrown together, but in reality it's kind of it's like the underground portion of the land. It's supposed to feel like the back end of a website. That's like I guess a common trope in like coding. It's like you have front end development and then you have back end development. So right now I'm kind of like making the back end of this land. And so it's not supposed to look pretty. It's basically functional. Whereas the front end would be the top. So the top side, it's so pretty, you know, it's like, it's so distracting that people don't even think about the what makes it tick, the underside here. The upside down. And I think the more doors I have, like, the more interesting this room will look. So it's like having multiple entrances. The player's like, where do I go? And then they'll notice, like, all the doors are locked, except for, like, 1 to 2. And it's like, oh, I have to unlock these doors to unlock more doors. Hodor. And so I want to give these the space to make them feel as though they're their own location. And definitely want to give more like depth of the different levels they're on. So I might lower this door, for example. I think this will be like its own room. We'll have another room over here. Sorry for camera. And I had an idea for the decimal puzzle that we made this week. Oh, that could be a quote. Every day I'm huggling. I want to make, and I might actually just do this in box edit real quick. Right now, we have these numbers here, so 0011. And then we have the platforms, so I use these stepstones that Kay had made. So what I might do is I'll make an asset in box edit that is just a hovering version of the hex. So that shouldn't take me long at all. And in fact, it's not going to be an exact copy. It'll be kind of like a placement. And then I'm going to have it of the different colors I've made. I'm going to open up box edit. Let's do binary. So I have these 4 colors. Now I'm going to go ahead and do white or hex white. So just taking a quick look here. This will likely become its own asset. So what I'll do is I'll just make a straight line. So I'm going to do 1, 1, and then the front back, I'm going to do, we'll say 12. Pick the line tool, fill it out. Pivot tool, set to center, and save. So now I'm going to go ahead and save this as a new file altogether. This is going to be MN X line 1. And so this, we're going to essentially make like a hex much like the one K-Head's made. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different lines. Every day I'm hodling. We gotta make some cover songs, guys. When karaoke? That's the real question. So we'll do X1. I'm gonna unlink this first one and make sure it's set to the defaults. Looks good. It does seem to have a float option, which we can keep that. That's fine. And now I'm going to add the hex that will follow that same animation. And I'm going to move it out. So it is 12 in length. So we'll set it at 12 and we'll start duplicating it. So we'll do hex 2. Now each one of these is going to need a angle. So hex 1, I think we're going to do like 30. Well, if I'm going from 90 degrees, 180 degrees, so that would mean minus 45. So we should put this at 45. Quick math. This one will also be at 90. 0. Negative 45? I can't math. $70. I'm just getting all the shapes down. I don't think it's going to be correct. What? What? I duplicated. Perfect. It's pretty much looking at the same thing. It's like looking in a mirror where I'm not the thing in the mirror. It's the thing I made, and it's the thing K made, and there's a mirror in between them. Nailed it. Got a little legs. I'm a little lady, you know. Yeah, these are pretty much identical. So, all right, let's export it. No, I'm just kidding. Time for OCD to do its magic and fix everything over the course of an hour.
You can do it!
I can do it. I don't want to do it. Okay, first of all, I don't think K used the same asset for all 6 of these lines.
No!
This line looks
You
shorter.
suck again!
I'm not sucking anything. There's no sucking again. Huh? Alright, so if I'm looking at these lines, this line on the bottom looks shorter.
I've lost my marbles.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. So, in terms of using math, how would I use math in this situation? Well, if I have 270 minus 45,
Are you
that's
gonna fix it?
225.
I am not gonna fix anything.
I'm not gonna fix anything.
because I'm an artist.
I'm an artist. So I think I just need to increase the distance with a lot of these, and then probably increase the actual length of this asset, the line.
I can answer that. For money.
For money. Yeah, OG, he'll share his information for money.
Oh yeah, woohoo!
Woohoo!
Let's get excited.
No. No, I don't think I will. Oh wait, that would be a perfect response to that. Does this command work?
No.
Okay, memes are the only reason why I stream. You all know that. The only reason.
No. No, I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will.
No. No, I don't think I will.
No, I don't want to drop my dun-dun-dun. Okay, so I want this to be perpendicular. I think in terms of like distance, I still have a little bit more I need to give it. No, I don't think I will drop my dun-dun-dun. Not today. So if I'm 180 minus 45, it's gonna be 135, right? That feels worse. Because I want these to connect. Very similar to this, it doesn't have to be exact. In fact, the thing I'm making is going to be smaller and inside of the hexagon. So it doesn't have to be exact. But I do want the same shape. In fact, this might look cooler anyway. To have it, like, separated like this. Like, stylistically. I think of the next meme. There's too many memes already. Go West. I don't think it's possible to have too many memes. But when we hit the limit, I'm sure we'll know.
Banana! Banana.
Banana. Alright, so we got our line. Now I'm going to just repeat the process here. I'm going to go ahead and right-click copy each of the hex codes. And then all I'm going to do is duplicate this. We'll do hex.red. And we can just paste that color. Now all I need to do is just drag and drop it in. Is it possible to replace all of them at the same time? Yes, it is. That's very helpful. Thank you. Thank you very much. And it should also have that spin, like that. Yeah, so that'll look nice. Then we also have the idle. Close those. Cool. Last thing I'll do is I'll right-click copy all these colors. Hex green. paste. Now the white was like really difficult to see. So I think I'm going to remove the emissives. So the white number will be the only one that we can't see is glowing. And just to show what that looks like in game, I'll move my spawner over there. No, you. And so this is why I'm removing the emissive here. In fact, it might be beneficial to remove the emissive from all of it. Ironically, the white is the easiest to read. Maybe we just keep the emissive then. Because they're kind of vague already. It's like, oh, those are numbers grouped together. But yeah, they're really difficult to read. Maybe I just do the outside of them. I don't know how that's going to look. Yeah, the gray might help. But Kay, what do you think? Should we keep all of them emissive though? Because it looks interesting. And now that I'm in like a darker spot, they're easier to read for sure. I think when I was working on before, it was too bright. Either way, I'm working on these right now. You like the emissive? Alright, cool. I think we'll keep it then. But yeah, I think I will lower the white a little bit. Let's do A1. Perfect. And then lastly, copy the blue. Cool, so these are ready for export. As we all know, it takes 1 to 3 business days for VoxEdit to import into GameMaker. So I'm going to just shelve that for now. Ah, damn it. Sent all. Okay. These look good. I'll probably rotate all this around. They're all facing the wrong direction. You can see it with the ones. I'll just grab each one of these and rotate. That one I think is actually facing the right way. Yikes. Respawn. 97A, happy half day to you. What's up, dude? What's up, dog? Okay, what are these? Decimal start. That starts the quest. And then we also have the correct answers. So I'll set that to the side. Or better yet, maybe like on the wall. Just in an easier to understand way. And there will be 3 of them. Each one is waiting for a specific message associated with the room getting correct. And we could say, you hear a faint click in the distance. You hear a faint clock in the distance. You hear a faint clack. So this one's waiting for a turn off message. If I'm just setting it up to use the specific message, we don't need that. So we can just remove these. We will want a delay. All right. So it's 9:15. I'm going to go ahead and take a break. We'll get a giveaway going. Hope you all have a nice Wednesday. Thanks for just stopping in, saying hi. Do what you do and do it well. Code word will be up on screen. So make sure you type in the code word. You'll see it up on screen. I'll just be back in a few minutes.
Are you going to fix it? I am not going to fix anything because I'm an artist.
No audio, really? It just pauses itself? I think that's actually my headphones doing that. Makes sense. Giveaway. Paul! Coming in hot. How's it going, Paul? Congratulations. Alright, well, we're back to designing for the next 40-ish minutes. Hope you all have a nice Wednesday. Boing, boing, boing. And yeah, Paul and everyone else who is participating in the game jams, good luck. So I believe Woke Zombie, Fred and Ferd, and Roxy Miguel. We also have Garnican. And if you all are looking to play some of those parkour games, once they are officially out, and you're here and you want to, you know, just do some races, we can. I've already played a few and given my personal feedback. Paul and Garnican, I played their games yesterday. If anybody wants me to play your parkour game and give live feedback, I will make a video, upload it to YouTube private.
Parkour!
Parkour! So I'd be happy to do that for you. Alright, so we have this section here. Alright, I gotta tone down the music. Let's do something different. Top of the morning. How you doing, Maxie? Alright. So each one of these are going to be little rooms in the caverns. I wish there was like a delete all button for like a block. Like I could delete everything that has this white block, for example. Basically a reverse fill tool. Okay. Get some ideas. Hmm. Parkour game is simple. Drop from one floor to another. That's all Game Maker will allow. Too simple. Something that doesn't require a lot of effort. Well, Wook Zombie. I mean, game jams in particular. Yes, Vox Edit has a lot to do with it. But I think you're graded more on functionality, you know, actual parkour difficulty.
This
Like, I don't think
is
Vox Edit is
Parkour,
weighed as highly.
Internet sensation of 2004.
But, you know, it really does depend on the judge. And Vox Edit is weighed. I'm just saying it's not weighed as highly as perhaps, you know, like the actual game mechanics. So we'll probably have like a door right here. Oh yeah. For the water jug puzzle, I was actually considering having like a room that is underwater. Even though we ended up going with batteries. It just sounded interesting. Have like a swimming-based puzzle. So maybe that could be this room. Yeah, but even vanilla moving platforms are bugged. Yeah, Wook Zombie. The fact that they pushed for this directly after 0.8.2, it's kind of strange. I feel like they should have done the jam, then after the jam gone for 8.2. Like, the amount of things they added does not offset the amount of things that broke. There's a lot of things broke. Also, we lost pretty much all of our music and audio. Like, I do understand that that is a good thing in the long run, because we had to make the switch eventually. We're basically, Sandbox is going to a more online hosted type media. So they are, you know, setting it up to where you'll be able to upload your own sounds. However, they basically removed everything and didn't give us that functionality. So it's kind of a lose-lose for the players at the moment. But I can assure you, once we have that functionality, it's going to be a happy day. When we actually do get to add our own custom music, I think everybody's going to be excited for that. And then there's going to be people that ruin it for everybody by uploading the Mario 64 soundtrack. So, can't wait for that day. I'm trying to be a little bit more concise with how much room I have to work with here. So I'm deleting all these extra blocks I used to build out the shape. Yay. Too busy voxeling? That's a good thing, Maxi. And you've been hammering them out. What better way to test 0.8.2? Good question, Escape from Artist. We're the testers. Fartland sounds amazing, Woke Zombie. I'm gonna get the fast pass to Fartland. She's got it covered. Yeah, she's going to, she'll have an asset pack of farts. Very likely, in fact. Which, speaking of, that would be a great addition as a, like a sellable NFT. It's like a fart pack. Nobody asked for it, but all I'm saying is it would be a good addition. All I'm saying is it might be worth it. Imagine the gas prices, his bird. Oh boy. Man, now I want Taco Bell. Thanks, Woke Zombie. Thanks, Woke Zombie. I know what you're thinking. This room is ugly. This room is hideous. And you're right.
Oh, no!
But it will be beautiful.
We suck again!
What's up, Seven Summits? Welcome in. You can get tacos yesterday? Yeah, Go West. I got chicken nuggies. Which is somewhat healthier. And that's saying a lot about America. America. I got chicken nuggies, though. Dude, McDonald's now has a Big Mac sauce. Like, literal, like the same little buckets that have ranch or buffalo. You can now just get straight up Big Mac sauce. And yes, I'm addicted. All it is relish with, like, Thousand Island dressing. Okay, so we got different doors. How many doors do I want? I think I'll make a good number. And then I also do want some rooms here on the far side. However, we have very limited space. So that might be where these assets will come from. Because they don't need that much space. So I can put them up here. Or better yet, instead of doors, maybe there's just like a small podium for each. So I think I want this section right here to be used completely for my water puzzle. Now, I think that might be fun. And it'll be like a giant vertical room. However, I probably don't want to add the water yet. But just as a test, I'm going to try something. Now, in theory, I should be able to use the fill option. But only fill this. But unfortunately, it does fill the entire space, which is not what we want. Now it's working. Okay. I'll give that more thought, though. Can you supersize it? Never. Buckets? I mean, that's what I call it. Dip pack. What do you call it, Go West? Also, I know it's a Lucky Miner Wednesday. I don't know if Pickaxe Master starts in an hour or if they'll be up in 15 minutes. I would like to stick around, but lately I've noticed they're a little bit later. You don't eat McDonald's? What do you eat, Go West? Caviar? Huh? What's wrong with McDonald's? Sorry, it's not as good as your venison. Or your lamb. Healthy food. 4 p.m. Oh, okay, so it is in an hour. Thank you, Wicked, for the confirmation. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll close the ceiling here.
Banana.
Banana.
Banana. Yeah, banana.
Banana.
A banana. Yeah, banana. Do, 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 do. Okay. This is definitely a relaxing thing to do. It's just not really focused on the the extinguishing puzzle making. Exhausting? Not extinguishing. What's the word I'm looking for? Exhausting, I guess. Exuberant. Exhilarating. Extensive. X-lax. I love the X-lax of puzzles. Really gets you going. Well, look, Zombie, it's good music for just level design. I like it. Hmm. Yeah, we'll be wrapping up the show soon, so I'll get another giveaway going.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh. Woo the frig who?
Woo.
Right? Am I right?
Am I right? Keyword is going to be exclamation point pizza. Very important keyword.
Pizza time.
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 Pizza time. Guys, it's pizza time.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. You know what time it is?
Pizza time.
That's right, it's pizza time. Ding dong diddly, what's up, dude? Halfd0rk full stud. Hey, Lamau. I'm doing well.
Pizza time.
Now that it's pizza time. How are you? And go west. Yeah, that was the sarcastic Panda Pops.
Pizza time.
This is another new one. Pathetic. I'm gonna get some Taco Bell. Yeah, that sounds like a good use of my time.
Pizza time.
Eating tacos. That's a great use of my time. I'm so glad I have such good ideas. So more or less I'm just trying to get a shape here. Fred's gonna come in and he'll probably redecorate it how he imagines it, which I'm excited for. If you guys didn't know, Fred and Ferd is our level designer. I think that's the right word. Level design in itself is kind of like a mixed bag of responsibilities. So in theory, like, I already made the level design, but Fred's going to be decorating it, and he's going to be adding his own special flair to it. Yeah, I guess level design, as a definition, is creating, you know, point A, point B, point C. Yeah, I was told by Alex that Sandbox has level designers, and then they also have level decorators. Like, that's its own job, where it's like filling out the space with characters, assets, and whatnot. So level decorating is like its own responsibility. Pizza time. Screw designing. You just wanted to be honest. That is the fun part, isn't it? Lord Zombie, when are you gonna start streaming? Huh? Huh? I'm gonna put you on the spot. Eh? when I ain't poor. Alright. Let me just, send you some meme coins, and then you will be not poor.
Pizza time.
Let me just send you some pizza. Kind of crazy how the recent meme coin, Pepe coin or PP coin, depending on how you word it, how fast that took off. I think the crypto space is so shady. Like, it's pretty shady how this stuff operates. Basically, a bunch of dudes, and I'm sure a good percentage are girls, are just gambling on what are described as shit coins. It's so shady, like the business practice of crypto. It makes me worried for Sandbox future. I mean, Sandbox is approaching it from the right direction, I think. Where it's like, oh, we have an economy where the creators define, you know, the price and value of our token. And then crypto bros come around with PP coin. And it's like, come get your PP coin, where everything must go. Whoever has the most coins makes the most money. That's pretty much how shitcoins work. And it's like musical chairs. So if you're stuck with the most PP coins and forget to sell, well, guess what? They are worth 0. Greed, yeah, a lot of greed in the space. Not touching it, says Paul. Tipsy coin, oh. Paul, I have to copyright that now before somebody else takes it. I actually made a coin when I first started crypto. Basically, my friends and I made a coin called Favor Coin. So we were like, oh, I owe you a favor. And it was just kind of like an inside joke, but I wanted to learn how to make a coin. It's incredibly easy to make your own coin. If you guys want to make your own coin, like, it's literally like a 3-step process. So, I promise you, these PP coins, not a lot of thought goes into them. Like, 0 thought goes into them. I can assure you. But yeah,
Pizza time.
I often compare crypto to like musical chairs, especially with NFTs. It's like, oh, I bought this thing for $100,000, and you know, a year from now, what? It's $200,000, but I'm gonna keep holding on to it for when it reaches 300. Wait, the bear market made it go down to 50,000. I guess I have to sell now. So it's like, most days, it's going to be an L. But the days you get a W, well, that makes you keep coming back for more. That's like gambling 101. It's like you have to give the consumer enough wins in order for them to keep gambling. But yeah, there's a lot of, you know, macroeconomics that go into it too. I'm just being facetious. I'm just being Felicia right now. Bye, Felicia. All right, it's 10 o'clock. I can I can stop talking now. Are you saying that PP's a scam? 7 Summits? Is that even a question? We all know the answer. Maxi, you put $100 into PP and it doubled in 24 hours? Look at you! Congrats, Maxi. There's a coin used by dominatrixes that offered services to people that like to be financially dominated. Well, Zombie, aren't those called pay pigs? My friends make jokes about those a lot. Pay pigs. Have you guys heard that term before? Or need a therapist? I agree with that, Paul. Financially dominated is like such a weird trope, I guess. I don't know. It is a fetish for sure. So this is what a pay pig is. Like, so there's a word for it. Pay pigs, who are mostly men, get a thrill out of psychological tussles, what? With women practicing findom, also known as femdomes. A pay pig is told by a findome to send them cash in return for nothing other than the humiliation of doing so. So basically, these guys get off to paying a woman for nothing. This is capitalism at its best. So good on to the women that are making extra cash on the side by receiving cash. Literally don't have to do anything else. What a hustle. Council is a pumping scam. Seven Summits, you said it. And I don't actually know how you got to that thought. Speaking of gambling, gotta figure out Nightbot. Yeah, good luck. Nightbot's very simple. All you have to do is log in and link your Twitch account. And then this is literally like the only page I use is the giveaways page. Which Woke Zombie won the pizza giveaway. Congratulations. GG! GG! Alright, no more pizza. Alright, this is a good stopping point. Once the pay pigs come out, we gotta wrap up the stream. Yeah, it's definitely a money thing, Paul. I imagine somebody with that much expendable cash, I suppose, makes sense. Yeah, spend your creator coin on it, Woke Zombie. Feel free. Sure. Thank you, Jayona. Much appreciated. Alright, bye everybody. Hope you have a nice Wednesday. I try to reference the day of the week as much as possible, so each day doesn't pass you by. It's very easy to get stuck in your own monotonous routines. But I think all of you are going to do some great things today. Have a happy Wednesday. What does your commands? Oh, Escape from Artist. That's called Streamer Bot. It's a little bit more complicated. Ikion has been doing really cool things with it too. But it's called streamer.bot. I'm pretty sure that website link works. Yeah, that link also works, Escape from Artist. A little bit more advanced.
You're all free now!
Yay! Oh, Kay's live. Yo, we're heading over to Kay's then. Wait, Kay's not live. Oh, now he's live. Gotcha. Thanks, Ikion. Alright, have a great Wednesday, everybody. We're heading over to O24K's. The man, the myth, the legend, the golden boy. The hombre. 9A7A, thank you. Fred and Ferd, thank you very much. Maxi, take care. Send back all the coins. Wait, why, Fred? For the pay pigs? Julie, thank you so much. Sparky, see you later. Go West. Have a good one. Hope the day goes well for all of you. Seven Summits, have a great one. I have 0 PP coins. Is it PP or Pepe? I'm pretty sure it's PP for the funnies. But I have 0. It's just funny to hear the success stories. Because there's people that, you know, put in $150 and then a week later it's $1 million. And that's, you know, shit coins in a nutshell. Maxi's got a good number going. Pepe is Spanish. PP for English. Hey, good to make the distinction. Thank you, Garnick and Cold Cuts. Have a great day. Alright, bye everybody. See you over at K's.